Hi guys, welcome back to the, well, not welcome back to, welcome to the first official Disney video of the year. I am going to be talking all things Disney trips. I'm going to be showing you my Disney ears collection and yeah, just talking about my upcoming trip, giving you all the tips and tricks, that's literally the same thing, isn't it? I had a few questions already asking for some sort of tips about Disney, and I'm not an expert, but I feel like I do know pretty well. I've been quite a few times now, and yeah, I'm just going to give you my honest opinions, my tips, and if you do have any more questions then obviously comment them down below. I just wanted to do the whole like talking about Disney and like rather than doing like a trip announcement video, I just wanted to do it all in one video so that anyone that obviously isn't interested in Disney content, which I'm sure will be a lot of people, they can just choose not to click on this video, whereas everyone else, like I'm assuming everyone that's watching this video is a Disney fanatic like me, and they can just see it all in one place. So yeah, that's what I thought I'd do. I'm having my first Pepsi Max of the day and it's literally like 11, so can we just, this is a no judging area, right? Because usually I wait till my lunch break and I feel like that's an acceptable time, but 11 is pushing it a little bit, but just need a bit of energy, you know? Love it. Also, obviously I'm wearing my first pair of ears, which I will talk you through in a minute, and wearing this Alice in Wonderland top, like I don't even know how well you can see. It is so cute, like oh my god, I can't wait to wear this in Disney. I'm also going to be doing like a whole separate video, probably more closer to the time, so in a few weeks probably, just showing you all my like Disney clothes and accessories. I probably won't go into loads of detail in that video about the ears because obviously there's been this video, but I'll show you all my like clothing, all my Disney bounding ideas. If you don't know what Disney bounding is, it's basically because Disney adults can't dress up as characters, like it's literally not allowed. Kids can obviously, but it's not allowed for adults to dress up as characters. So what you have to do instead is what's called Disney bounding, where you kind of like, I don't know how to describe it because you're not dressing as a character, but you kind of are. Like, it's like this, for example. If I wore this with just some short, basically this whole outfit, I probably would change the ears. Like, I'm trying to get some lilac ears for this. But this is what you'd call Alice in Wonderland bounding. Or you could wear, like, a yellow dress and you could call it bell bounding. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like that. Like, basically, like, pushing it to the limit of where you can dress up to a character without literally wearing the Belle's dress. Do you know what I mean? Because that wouldn't be allowed. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing this year a little bit more. I feel like my outfits last year was seriously lacking. I probably should have led with that. I do have some Disney vlogs from last year, but they are shocking. Like, I was filming on my phone. I didn't have a camera at that time, so obviously the humidity and my phone, not the best of friends. And then I just was new at vlogging. Like, I was literally like like getting my camera out in public, which I mean I'm still not amazing at, but I'm a lot better, I'm a lot more confident, and you can even tell that from watching this video compared to watching my newer videos. So yeah, those Disney vlogs are not great. I'm not gonna lie to you, they're not great. Like, they're still fun and they still capture the magic, and I still love watching them myself because it's like memories. I will link them in case you do want to check them out, because it's, yeah, it still shows you an insight of what Disney World is like. But yeah, I'm definitely hoping to one up them vlogs this year. I've got the right equipment. Literally, look at me here. Like, tell me I'm not a YouTube pro now. I've literally got this thing, and I've obviously got a camera. I'm gonna get a tripod. I'm gonna get spare batteries. I'm gonna get a memory card. Like, I'm gonna have it all this time, guys, all right? So the Disney vlogs are gonna be good, so definitely just subscribe if you wanna see that. So I'm gonna start showing you the ears, and then I'm also gonna add little bits of information about my trip in, and then I'll just like sit down at the end and actually like go through like tips and tricks and anything that I didn't cover. So let's start with the ears I'm wearing now. I'll take them off so you can actually see them. So I will show you where, I will tell you where each individual ear is from. That sounds really weird. Each individual pair of ears is from, because they're all from different places. But yeah, I'll tell you that as I go along. But these particular ones I got from Vinted. Vinted, really like great place to get ears from. Like, I didn't think about that last year at all. I was getting like them all on like Etsy, and like, not that Etsy's really expensive, to be fair. Some of these are from Etsy, and these ones were probably from Etsy originally, but she just put them on Vinted. So I literally paid £1 for these on Vinted. Here they are closer up. I mean, you've probably seen quite a lot of them already. Oh my god, look at me in the background. That's not a great look. There you go, you can see them better here. They're basically just a rose gold with like a rose gold ribbon, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but I prefer the sort of like cheaper ones. Like, compared to the actual Disney World ones, because these ones are so much lighter, so I feel like they're nicer on your head and they're more like stretchy, whereas the Disney World ones, I'll show you when it's a Disney World one because I do have a Disney World ones, they're just a lot thicker and I feel like they give you headaches a bit more, and yeah, they're not quite as a vibe of these ones are. Also, I love that you can see all my Disney pins from last year in the background. I can't wait to fill up that even more on this trip. But yeah, these are my first pair, rose gold. I feel like you just need a girly pair. I definitely want to get like a bubblegum pink pair and also a lilac pair to wear with this top. But yeah, rose gold, I couldn't leave these ones behind for £1 from Vinted. So definitely check Vinted if you've got, that's my first little tip. If you've got a Disney trip coming up, definitely check Vinted for ears, accessories, clothing, literally anything, because it can be so much cheaper than online and actually in the store, actually in the parks. So yeah, that's my first pair. The next pair I'm going to show you are probably my all-time favourite, and again, I got these from Vinted the other day, but these are official Disney Parks ones. I have a feeling I paid about £4 for these on Vinted, but they, like I said, they're official Disney, so they would retail for like $30 in the park probably. But they are these Epcot ones, and again, if you're not like a Disney fanatic, like not even Disney fanatic, but Disney World fanatic, you might not know like how this is Epcot. But basically Epcot, if you don't know, this is like Disney for beginners. If you don't know, Epcot is one of the parks. It's the Around the World showcase, so they have the massive like Epcot ball, which I think, it's not meant to be a globe, but that's kind of what it looks like. It literally looks like that, but bigger, like a silver ball. Like, I don't know how to describe it. And then they also have, this bit here is also classic Epcot, because one of the like famous like photo spots in Epcot is called the Bubblegum Wall. All the parks have famous walls to take photos at. So in Magic Kingdom, you've got the purple wall. In Epcot, you've got the Bubblegum Wall. There's loads of ones in Animal Kingdom. What else is there? I feel like, I can't remember all the names, but there's basically like famous walls, which sounds really weird. This is what I love about Disney World, is some things you do are just nothing to do with actual like Disney characters. It's just like the whole atmosphere and like, oh, I just love it. But yeah, this is the colours, these exact colours are the colours of the Bubblegum Wall at Epcot. I'll try and pop a picture up on the screen if I can figure out how to do that, because I do have a picture at the Bubblegum Wall somewhere. I need to find it. But yeah, I do have a picture at the Bubblegum Wall of me and my sister, and if I can find it, I'll try and pop it on the screen, because then it will make a lot more sense. But yeah, these would retail for about $30 in the park. Oh yeah, I started talking about Epcot. So Epcot is one of the, how many parks? Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Animal Kingdom. Did I say Animal Kingdom? Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom. What am I missing? Is there 4? Obviously you've got like water parks, but I feel like there's one more. Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom. There's 4 plus all the water parks. But yeah, Epcot is one of the parks at Disney World, and yeah, it's basically famous for the Around the World showcase. So there is loads of rides and stuff still, but you basically go all the way around in a loop and you go through like all the pavilions, they're called. So they have like England, they have America, they have Japan, they have China, they have Germany, like they have like all the different like around the world showcases, and it's basically like stepping into that country. Like you get to see like a little snippet of that country, you get to try the food from that country, there's like shops and stuff, there's rides scattered around, and yeah, it's just such a fun park. I feel like it's not really known for its rides. Like there is some rides there, but there's not as many rides as there would be at like Hollywood Studios or like Animal Kingdom, for example. It's more about just like the culture and just like learning about different countries. Honestly, it is really, really fun. But yeah, I wanted to get some Epcot inspired ears so I could take a photo by the Epcot ball and wear them in Epcot, and I couldn't leave these ones behind. They're just too adorable. So yeah, another pair from Vinted, but actually, as you can see from the Disney park, oh my god, hello, from the Disney parks. Right, let's get the boring ones out of the way. I feel like you have to have classic Disney ears. So this pair is from Primark. I think either last year or the year before. I actually wore these on the first day of my Disney trip last year when I got engaged, so they're very special. And then I picked up this pair from Vinted. These actually only arrived yesterday. They're a little bit bent. I need to like play with them a little bit. And again, the actual like real Disney park ones, like yeah, literally look at the bow. Like I need to actually have a play around with that, but they are just the classic sparkly original ears. Let me put these on. But this is what I'm saying about the, oh, see, that's a lot tighter. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'd be taking these ones because they are giving me a bit of a headache compared to, let me show you. I mean, even the Primark ones, you can see the band on the Primark one is a lot like flimsier, whereas that is a lot sturdier, and yeah, gives you a bit more of a headache, but maybe I'm just being a wimp there. It might not give you a headache. But yeah, I just feel like you've got to have classic Disney ears. Another pair I got from Vinted, which are kind of classic, but a little bit of a spin on classic. They're giving me like Mickey, is it Philemare? What is the one where he's dressed up as like magician? It's like Philemare. I have no idea, and I'm gonna get hate for that probably, but it's giving those kind of vibes. Again, it's a bit bent. I need to have a play with it. These aren't, well, unless she's cut the tag off the, oh yeah, oh my god, yeah, you can see actually here they say Disneyland Paris 25, so they're the 25th anniversary of Disneyland Paris. That's really special actually. I didn't even realize that when I bought it. But yeah, these ones again, they're a lot sturdier because they are official they're Disneyland Paris ones. But yeah, I thought that was really cool to have like a pop of lilac in. These might look okay with this outfit actually. But yeah, what I do with styling as well, because I feel like that's another question I'm gonna get, is like how to style your outfits. So I personally get my outfits, I have them in mind and I style them. So I knew when I saw this in Primark, this top, I wanted to wear it. So then in my head I'm like, right, okay, I need to have either a pink or lilac ears. So I kind of like plan my ears around my outfits, if that makes sense. Some of my outfits are just like not Disney related and just dresses, so I'll probably just pick a colour from the dress and pick those ears around what I have. But other outfits like this, I will try and get a specific pair of ears for. So I've got a Lion King top that I want to wear in Animal Kingdom, so I would like to get some maybe orange ears or like yellow ears. I do have one pair of ears that I can wear in Animal Kingdom, but I think probably for a different time in Animal Kingdom. But yeah, that's how I try and style my ears around my outfit. Some people style their outfits around their ears. Like, you can do it whatever way you want. I think it depends how many ears you have and obviously your budget of like how much you want to spend. Like I said, I try and do everything on a budget. Like, I shop in like Vinted and Primark and stuff like that. You can definitely do it on a budget, but other people obviously want like official Disney merch and stuff like that. So it kind of depends on your budget, and yeah. Okay, let's move on to character ears. So I have a few character ears. I would like to get some more. These ones are, I'm not gonna lie, they are really, really cheap ones, but I don't know, like I said, I like to do things on a budget and I don't want to spend loads and loads of money. I will probably treat myself to a nice pair of official Disney ears when we get out there. I kind of do that from like every trip. Well, to be fair, I didn't do that last trip. But every trip that I do, I try and get a official Disney pair of ears to add to my collection, because like I said, they're like $30, so it's not like I can go on a trip and buy like loads. It's kind of just like I pick one. That's what I love about Disney as well. There's certain traditions that I do that make it magical for me. Like, I'll buy a pair of ears. I'll buy myself a Spirit jersey every trip, which if you don't know what Spirit jersey is, in fact, let me go and get it and show you. I think I have it in my wardrobe still. But a Spirit jersey is very pricey. It used to be when I first got them. To be fair, I only started this tradition on my last 2 trips, so I can't really say like, well, it is a tradition. But yeah, I didn't do it. When I went, let me tell you the times I went, right? So I went when I was 5 and 7. I don't really have many memories of them. That was obviously my parents taking me. Yeah, I have like one or two memories of them, like, yeah, I don't really remember that trip very much. Obviously, that was a long time ago. It was like literally 2005 and 2007. And then I went when I was 14, which I do remember. But I wasn't like, obviously I loved it. Like, I loved it. But for me, that was like the first time going in a way, because it's the one that I actually remember. And like, I didn't really know anything about it because I didn't remember when I went. So I wasn't like obsessed with it like leading up to it. Like, I didn't do all this prep and planning and stuff like that. I kind of just went there and then fell in love with it. And it was from then onwards that I was like, right, I love this. So I went when I was 14 and when I was 18. Those are the trips I remember. When I was 18, so when I was 14, my parents took us. When we were 18, me and my sister, I mean, we all still went as a family, but it was me and my sister that was like planning it, organising it, like budgeting it. Like, we were the ones doing it all. I say we, it was mainly my sister. But yeah, 2018 was the kind of first trip where I was like, fanatical about like the place. So that trip I did all the prep like I'm doing now for, and it was that trip where I bought my first Spirit jersey, because I obviously learned about like all these traditions and stuff for Disney. So I bought a Spirit jersey in 2018, and then I went for the first time on my own with Dan, who'd never been, last year, and I bought my second Spirit jersey. So I don't know if I have my first one. That's probably buried somewhere. That's probably like under my bed somewhere, but I will try and find my Spirit jersey from last year and show you what it is. So this is a Spirit jersey. You can get them in all different colours. You can get character ones. I last year went for this one, and then this is the back. So it basically says Disney World all around the sleeves. You can get them in Paris and stuff as well, and it will say Disneyland, and they are very, very pricey. I remember the first one I got was $60. That was in 2018. They're not $60 anymore. I want to say, I might have paid $70 or $80 for this one, but it is so nice. It's really long as well, and you can get them oversized. I got them in a medium, and I wear this all the time in the winter with leggings just around the house and even out and about. My sister has a light pink one. I was really torn last year between this colour and the light pink colour. My first one is a blue Cinderella one. It's like a baby blue. It's so nice, but I think that's in a size small, so I'm not even sure if it'll fit me anymore, to be fair. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting a new one this year. But like I said, that's kind of traditions for me. It's like new pair of ears, new Spirit jersey. What else is there? Pins, I just can't help pins. I just get loads every year. Like, it's not even like I pick one pin. There's no way. I'm gonna actually show you my pins as well. This is turning into a full-on Disney video. That's what I'm saying. I just get so excited. It will be mainly ears. I'm gonna quickly show you my pins because there's not actually that many. And yeah, it just helps when you know what I'm talking about. This is my pride and joy, my Disney pin board. So I'm gonna quickly talk you through these. Some of these I got, some of these are actually really quite old actually. But most of them are from last year's trip, because obviously when I was like 14 and 18, I didn't have loads of money, so I couldn't exactly buy loads of stuff. Whereas last year, I was like, right, let's go crazy here. So this is probably my favourite one, the grape soda one. I got that in 2018. It was a really funny story actually. Me, my sister and my brother all wanted it, and we couldn't find it until the last day of our trip, and then we literally happened to find free, and it was just magical. These are some of the ones I bought last year. That's a Hollywood Tower of Terror one. I don't know how well you can see that. This Up one, again, I wanted. I don't know if you can tell, I love Up, and I got that one last year. Got this one this year from Universal. It's a Jurassic World one, and these do actually open. Love that. This one I got 2018. This one I got 2018. This one I got in 2005 or 7. It's a Shrek one, and you can kind of like, I don't know how well you can see, but it's like you can move it around and she turns into like actual Shrek, not Shrek, Fiona as well. This one I had to get last year because it was the 50th anniversary, and yeah, just had to get something to commemorate that. This one I just thought was cute. This one is just because Zootropolis is my favourite movie. It's like literally my comfort movie. This one I got for Rock and Roller Coaster because I was very scared to go on that ride, and I overcame it. I don't even know. Toy Story Land. This one I got in, where am I? There I am. This one I got in 2018 because again I was really scared to go on this ride, and I did it, and I was proud of myself. This one I got in the Character Warehouse for like really cheap. It's, I don't know how well you can see, it's from the newer Pirates of the Caribbean. It's actually not that great, but I saw it and it was like $5, so I was like, I'm getting that. This little one is from Walmart, and so is this one actually. So they're not official Disney ones, but you can't really tell. This one I got. This one, so cute. I love Tangled. That's another 50th anniversary one. That's the Pirates of the Caribbean medallion. I'm going to show you that one. That's the Moana one. Love. So yeah, sorry about that little tangent, but when I talk about something, I feel like it's easy to just show you rather than try and explain, because I mean, I'm guessing a lot of people that clicked on this video probably do know about Disney, but some people might be first timers here, and I feel like it's just nice to share these things. And if you don't want to watch this video, don't click on it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not forcing you to watch this video, but let's carry on with the character ears. So did I even show you these ones? These are the Toy Story ones I picked up. So in Hollywood Studios, they have a whole Toy Story land, and I just thought these would be perfect for in Toy Story Land. They are quite flimsy, like I said. You have to be careful with things like this. I'm gonna, in my pack with me that I'm gonna do for Florida, I will talk through like which ears I'm gonna bring, because there's no way I could bring all of these ears. Like, it's just not possible. So yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely be very brutal, but I do love these Toy Story ones. They're really comfy as well. Like, yeah, they might be cheap and you can't be pulling them about, and literally just I can't pull them about and nearly broke them, but yeah, you've got to be delicate with them, but they are really cute and they're really comfy. These ones I bought last year, and I did bring them with me, I think, but again, they're from Etsy, and they are Tangled ones, if you can't tell. I always, like, I bought these and then I don't know if I bought them or not, but I didn't wear them. And it's because in Magic Kingdom, the only thing they have that relates to Tangled is some toilets. Like, it's really nice toilets. Like, the whole thing is designed like her castle and everything, literally for some toilets. But yeah, I just feel like, am I going to stand there and take a photo outside the toilets? Maybe I will. But do you know what I mean? But I do love Tangled, so I had to get them. Here you go. You can see them on my face a bit closer up. They are very cute, and yeah, like I said, they're really comfy ones because they're from Etsy again. And I love buying things off Etsy. I feel like it's really good to support small businesses, and you can tell that like a lot of like care and like love went into making these. So yeah. These ones are a little bit cheaper. I got these from Temu, I don't even know, but I've never bought from there before until I saw these ears. I just typed into Google like Disney ears, and it came up, and it was so cheap, like literally like £1, £2. So I thought I would try them out. Obviously I'm not I'm not like hoping for the best. Like I know these quality of these ears aren't gonna be great, but just to have like a couple of like extra ones, and especially if like you're buying them just for like a certain outfit or a certain photo, then you don't want to be spending loads and loads of money on things that you might not wear again. So let me open this up. But this is the first pair I picked up, and it's actually Jasmine from Aladdin, but it's kind of like subtly Aladdin, if that makes sense. As you can see here, it's got the lamp from Aladdin. Can you see that? I feel like I need to get out of the way when I do these focuses. Yeah, it's got the lamp from Aladdin. So I feel like from afar, you probably can't tell that it's Aladdin, but then when you look closer up, it's got that little lamp. So yeah, I thought that was really cute. And I think, do you know what? Where's my phone? Oh, it's there. I will quickly check for you how much I actually paid for these Temu ones, because I really don't think it was much money. Let me know if you've ordered from Temu before. I know that it's probably not the best. Like, I'm not going to make a habit out of it, because I do feel like it's, when things are that cheap, you can kind of think probably not going to be that great. So this was so cheap. Right, so the Toy Story ones I showed you was also from Temu. So those ones I just showed you, the Aladdin ones, were £1.79. £1.79. That's bad. Well, it's not bad, as in it's bad how cheap that is. The Toy Story ones were £2.24, and then same as all the other ones. So I've got 3 more to show you from Temu, and they were all £2.24 as well. So the Aladdin ones were literally the cheapest at £1.79, and then all the rest were £2.24, which I mean is still extremely cheap. The next ones I think are supposed to be Tinkerbell, but I was also thinking Princess and the Frog, just because the colour. I feel like you could definitely do bounding for both of them. But they are these ones. Oh my god, no, fell over. Let's step out of the way so you can see that better. I love this colour green. I literally think it's so nice, and it's obviously got this little thing, but I mean obviously like this pom-pom's probably going to fall off when I pack it, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I just thought these ones were cute. I love green. I feel like I'm definitely going to have a green outfit, so whether I want to bound as Tinkerbell or Princess and the Frog, I can still just do a green outfit. It doesn't have to be like a character bounding. So yeah, I thought that was really cute. Like I said, these ones were £2.24, so really cheap, and like you can see in the quality. But if you're buying them for like young kids as well, I would definitely recommend places like this, because do you know what I mean, they might break it anyway, or like they might lose it, and you don't want to be spending loads of money in the actual park for just kids. Like yeah, I feel like it's a really good place to get them for kids. The next pair are these just classic pink ones with a pink bow. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love that colour pink bow. I'd rather it all be that colour, and I really do want some baby pink ones, but I feel like this probably would work. The reason I'm saying pink with this outfit is because literally like the little bit of pink, but maybe now I'm thinking actually red or blue would be better for this outfit. But I had in my head like baby pink for so long. But I mean these could work. I feel like they could work. They're quite cute, and these actually feel slightly better quality. Like the band feels actually thicker. I don't know if you can see that compared to, look, compared to those ones, it's actually quite thicker. And even the like these bits, the actual ears feel a lot bigger. So I don't know why, because it's not more expensive. I think maybe those ones that I showed you just then actually were kids ones, and these are possibly adults ones, so that could be why. But yeah, they were still £2.24, and I feel like you can't really complain with. If you just want like loads of different colours, obviously it's better to just buy them cheap on places like this, or vintage. Next pair is for Animal Kingdom, but I definitely do want to get some different ones from Animal Kingdom as well. Like I said, I want to do like a Lion King bounding, but these are the ones I picked up for now for Animal Kingdom. It's just classic gold with like the, what even is that, like what animal is that? Am I being really stupid? A tiger. It's not a tiger, is it? I don't know, but it's Animal Kingdom vibes. Loads of people in Animal Kingdom wear these ears, and I just thought I'd be basic and do it too, because yeah, I love it, and I love Animal Kingdom. Like Animal Kingdom is such a great park. Like it's just like a whole different vibe. But tip for Animal Kingdom, and I don't know why, but it's hotter there. Like definitely wear more sun cream on that day, top it up more often, bring water, a lot more water, because I don't know what it is, it's just hotter in Animal Kingdom. Like anyone that's been to Disney World will agree as well. Like you can't even describe it, it's just hotter there. And I also think with Hollywood Studios it's hotter there than anywhere else. I don't know if it's because there's like less shade, or with Animal Kingdom there's actually a lot of shade because it's all like under trees. But the other thing about Animal Kingdom is you get bit a lot more than other parks, because obviously it's like animals, so there's a lot more bugs and stuff like that around. So me and Dan last year bought like the bug bite bands, and we just wore them around our wrists last year and they seem to work actually quite well. So definitely look into either bug spray or those bands, because yeah, Animal Kingdom you do get bit a lot. I think it's obviously to do with the animals and just like there's loads of trees and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a good little tip. Right, I'm on to my last pair of Disney ears now, and I feel like I've not left the best till last at all. But this pair I bought in 2018. Like I said, that was kind of the first trip where I was really like into it and obsessed with it all. So I knew about like buying ears. I felt like in 2014 I didn't even really know about buying ears. Like I was just, because we were 14, the whole trip was obviously led by my parents. Like I did whatever my parents wanted to do and I couldn't exactly walk off and go on my own or do anything. So I feel like I didn't know about all these things, but obviously after doing my own research when I was 18, I was able to actually like not only have a little bit more money of my own because I had a part-time job at that time, but also like I just knew about things more, so I was able to, yeah, just learn about things. So I picked up this pair of ears in 2018 as my first pair of ears, and I don't know why I picked these ones, because originally I tucked it up because I just hate it, but it actually comes with this flower thing sticking out there and I hate it, so I always just tuck that bit in. But I bought this because I just loved the colours, the blue and the pink. I thought they were so nice. Here it is closer up. But yeah, there's nothing like really special about these ears. Like it's not like a character or anything like that. I just loved them when I saw them, but now I'm like, ooh, I don't know why I picked them. But yeah, again, you can see the quality, like they're official Disney ones. So yeah, I can't wait to get some more Disney ears out there. And I think I'm also going to be ordering a couple more because like I said, when I start to think of outfits, I've got a few outfits in mind already, but I need to like fully outfit plan and then buy some ears around that. But I know that I've got, I'll try and pop a picture on the screen, I've got 2 more pairs coming from Etsy, a baby pink and a baby blue. And I'll try and pop a picture. Sorry, I'm really out of breath. I need some Pepsi Max. But that is all my ears. I'm gonna sit down and talk you through a couple more tips and just tell you like the basic things about my trip, about like where we're gonna stay and budgeting and stuff like that, in case you are interested in more of like, not boring, but more of like the sort of practical side to this video. If not, then, and you just wanted to see my ear collection, that's absolutely fine. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. But yeah, I'm now going to talk you through everything else on my trip. Right, sorry about the lighting change, but I just needed to sit down, I'm not gonna lie. But I have whipped out my Disney World planner for you to go through my trip details, and also this was from Etsy. I'll show you more closer up. It was so cute. It's got like some of the rides, it's got like the Mickey crispy treats, it's got Animal Kingdom, it's got, why can I not think of that? What mountain is it? Big Thunder Mountain. It's got Tower of Terror, it's got Dole Whip, it's got just everything. That's the Epcot ball. If you don't know, that's the Epcot ball. And yeah, it's just a really, oh, it's even got, I didn't even notice that, it's even got like Typhoon Lagoon stuff. I love that. But yeah, this was from Etsy. It was actually a really good buy. I think it was like £10, and it's just full of things. Here's like I haven't filled it all out, but it's got like day 9, day 8, look, and then you put in, I don't know how well you can see that, but you put in like the park you're going to, must-dos, places to eat, places you want to shop, characters you want to meet, reservations. Yeah, it's just got like all the details. I love being organised, like especially for a Disney trip. I feel like you need to be organised. That is one of my tips. Don't just think it's like a normal holiday. Like, you need to do the research, you need to plan it, because no matter how long you go for, even if you're going for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're not going to get it all done in one trip. Like, there's no way, but especially not if you don't plan it. Like, if you just go there and like, I don't know, like don't know what you're doing, then you're just not going to get much done. And because it's such an expensive trip, like obviously most people probably can't do it again. So yeah, you definitely want to plan it, and yeah, just plan it so you can get as much done as you can. And this is a really good way to do it. So yeah, let me talk you through this. So I won't show you this bit because it's got my flight details, but the first bit is just important info. Your trip date, which I'm going in September. I won't tell you the exact date, but we're going in September, which is when we went last year. And I would say it was a really great time to go because the crowds was actually so low. Like, we really didn't queue very long for rides, but in terms of the weather, it's not the best time to go for weather. I would say the best time to go for weather is probably April, but that's also the most expensive time to go. So September for us, obviously because we're not in school, we work, so we don't have to go around school holidays, so that's why September is better for us. It's so much cheaper because of that. Obviously I understand if you've got kids you can't go at that sort of time, which makes it so much more money. Like it's so bad. Like, why do airlines do that? It's just, they whack up the price. It makes it so much more money. But yeah, actually, why have I not got a pair of ears on? I'm going to put a pair of ears on. But yeah, September is a really great time to go for money and for crowds. For weather, it's very hot still. Like, it's really, really hot. And it does rain most days. But what we figured out last year is it rains usually at like 2 or 3 o'clock. Some days it literally rains for half an hour or an hour, and then it just stops. And because it's like warm rain, it's not really like, it doesn't really ruin your day. Like, we weren't finding it was ruining our day. There wasn't really a day where we thought, oh my god, we need to just go home now. You just find somewhere to sit it out. Like, you go on an inside ride, or you go to a shopping centre, or obviously if you're staying on Disney property you can just literally go back to the room for a bit. We would like have lunch or dinner around that time just to sit out the rain, or go in the shops. Like, literally there's ways you can just sit it out. I mean, some days it does turn bad and it does end up raining for a few hours, but to be honest I don't really remember that happening very often. Like, most days you'd literally expect it to be like, right, it's gonna rain now for about an hour, let's go on the inside rides, let's do the inside rides now, let's look in the shops now. Do you know what I mean? There's ways you can avoid it. It really doesn't have to ruin your whole trip. So yeah, I definitely would recommend going in September if you don't have kids. It was such a great time to go, and yeah, we loved it. So yeah, we are going in September. That's the important info. There's a bit here for budget, which I haven't filled out yet because I need to actually like have a think about that. But yeah, it sounds silly, but you can do this trip on a budget. Like, it's obviously, there's no beating around the bush. It's a very, very expensive trip. But like I said, doing it on a budget, like going around school half terms, we're not staying in Disney Hotel. We're staying in a motel that's in Kissimmee, and it's not the best. Like, it's not glamorous at all. It's literally just a motel. There's nothing glamorous about it. But it did the job. Like, it was great location. It was about 8-minute drive from the parks, and it was clean, it was dry, it was comfy. Like, you can't fault it. If you want to do it on a budget, you definitely can in terms of that. The Disney park tickets, however, you can't get that any cheaper. Like, they are expensive. But the actual like traveling there, I definitely do think you can do on a budget. It just depends on your situation, whether you have kids and where you want to stay. Also, this section, which I don't know how well you can see, but it's for park outfits, which is really cute. And then there's a packing list, which I've started to fill out. Don't know, I'm probably forgetting loads of stuff on that. My sister was laughing at me because I put like, I was writing all my things, but I was kind of just writing them as they came to mind, and then passport isn't until like the bottom of the list. And she was like, I love how you put the passport right at the bottom of the list, but I was just thinking of all the fun things first, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Then there's this cute little thing where you can colour it down to like, it's like 100, and you can colour down to how many you've got left to go. I need to actually do that. And then there's this bit, which is a bucket list, which they've obviously just filled out for you. You can make your own. And then you tick them off when you've done them, which I thought was so cute. Let me quickly read some of these out because they're just too cute, but I won't read them all out because it's just going to be really long. So obviously there's classic: take a photo at the castle, visit every park, watch the fireworks, ride the monorail, people watch from the mover, get an autograph, ride the ferry boat, eat something Mickey shaped, take a selfie at a wall. That's what I was telling you about, the different walls. I'm really out of breath from just talking about Disney. This is really bad. Well, there's just loads. Honestly, there's so many things to do in Disney. Some of which are literally nothing related to Disney. They're just fun things to do in Florida, you know? That's what I love about it. It's not even Disney. It's just Florida. Like, the food, the drinks, Walmart, like American McDonald's. Do you know what I mean? Just classic American. That sounds so bad, classic American things, McDonald's. But you know what I mean? Just like fun things to do. I just had to full on stop that video for a while and just rest because I don't know what's going on with me today. I think my period's due today, so yeah, sorry if that was TMI, but I can feel like the cramps brewing and I'm feeling really short of breath and just genuinely just exhausted, and I've only been up for a few hours, so it doesn't make sense other than the fact that the period must be on the way. But yeah, then the next bit is all just like the days that I showed you. They go up to like 21 days, I guess, in case some people were doing a 3-week trip. I would love to do a 3-week trip, but no. I did a 2-week trip last year, and this year it's actually I think like 12-13 days, just because it was a little bit cheaper, and obviously because we was never planning on going this year again. But well, I don't know. I don't think we were, no. And we weren't gonna, and then things changed, like we had like personal things change this year, and we just thought, let's just do it. Like, let's save and let's just go on one big holiday again. Like, probably the last one for a while. So yeah, we just went all out. Well, we didn't go all out. We're doing it more on a budget this year. That's the whole point. So there are things like that that can cut the cost down of your trip. That's also another thing. Don't stay for the 2 or 4 weeks if you don't want to. Stay for 10 days, stay for 12 days. It definitely cuts the cost down again. But yeah, then they also have a section in this book to like write about the happiest moment of your trip kind of thing. But yeah, that's a really good, if you've like good idea, if you have no idea where to start, like if you've not gone to Disney before and you've no idea where to start, get one of them books. It's really useful because it's filled out a lot of the information for you. But also if you don't know what you're doing, then also just watch Disney vlogs on YouTube. That's what I did to like learn things, because yeah, I mean there's also like Disney community groups you can join on like Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. But I would say the most fun way of learning is just watching other people's vlogs on YouTube, because it's just really fun watching it, and you can just find out what they did, see if it looks good, see if you want to do it, and then just yeah. Like I said, I will try and link my playlist of vlogs, but yeah, definitely give them a watch, but they're not the best ones. Like, they don't do it justice, basically, because I was just so scared of getting the camera out and filming in person, and also I was scared to like film on rides and stuff like that. But yeah, they're still nice. They're still worth a watch. Right, I think I'm gonna have to finish this video before the cramps literally just take over my whole body. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope you did find it interesting, or like learn some things if you've got a Disney trip coming up. And I hope you enjoyed seeing my Disney ear collection and just chatting all things Disney. I will be doing a pack with me. I'll be doing maybe even like a prep with me. Like I said, I'm gonna do the video showing all my outfits, and also obviously I'm gonna be doing travel day and just loads of vlogs. I'm gonna be doing like Walmart videos, 7-Eleven, like just loads of America and Disney fun content. I'm also going to Paris next week, so I'm going to be doing pack with me for that and a Paris vlog. So definitely subscribe if either of those things are, lose my voice, are things that you would like to see. And I really hope you enjoy. Please do subscribe. It means so much to me. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, and it would just mean so much to me if I could hit that before I go to Disney. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you do have any more questions about Disney or anything, then definitely comment down below and I'll try and get back to you. Thank you for watching. Bye.